This is a story with many facets.
T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is the Jody and Scott Show.
It's Jody and Scott Show, episode 50, Scott. It's the 50th one.
Whoa, no.
Yeah.
Whoa, Jody,
Yeah.
you're a little confused with this.
What do you mean?
All right?
What?
You've been on a long vacation. Are you okay?
How am I confused?
This is the 500th episode of the Jody and Scott Show.
500th?
Research.
Are you sure you didn't switch a decimal point? I thought it was...
Jody, I know you didn't major
50.
in math like I did.
That's true.
Obviously, in college.
Well, I mean, it's true that I didn't major in math, but I'm not
okay.
sure it was.
Yeah.
It's true that you...
Well, don't do the research. Don't
you
worry
did.
about it.
Okay.
Just relax.
All right.
We've been doing this show since what? 04 or something?
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Now, it is
04.
our 50th, what do you call this? I hate that word, podcast. It's our 50th podcast.
Why do you
We've
hate the word
officially
podcast?
done 500 shows together, and this is the celebration. It's the Jody and Scott 500. Isn't
Oh,
this great?
yeah.
We've been working together for so long. I mean, this
wish-
is just emotional. I might cry. Who knows? I'm going to eat
wish
some
I-
popcorn during the show, enjoy myself while I'm doing the show, okay?
I wish that I could muster the energy to be excited about any of
Jesus,
this.
Jody,
but
this is a celebration, not a funeral. We will have a funeral later, too.
I know, but I just, dude, I traveled with 2 children for the first
Don't get
time.
stressed out. We need all that hair on the top of your head. You're running.
For the first time over Memorial Day weekend, I traveled with 2 children. One 5-year-old, which, you know,
One loaf of bread, the other one.
the 5-year-old not too bad because you can shove an iPad or a Nintendo in their face and they, you know,
Even technology
and
would be good, yeah.
right? And they sort of like zone out and you don't have to worry about them for a little while. The 5-month-old on planes a little different, you know, and you know, look, like they're.
Jody,
like-
I know how to handle babies. Give a little shh. You ever try that on the plane? You're on the plane with the baby, right? Give it a shh.
First of all, like,
quiet them right down.
There's no such thing as a vacation with kids, right? Like we went to New York City and it was the most exhausting,
Start spreading the news.
like
baby
the most
news.
exhausting 3 days of my entire life. Like you can't get around, like you can't take the Ubers because they don't have car seats. So you've got to like pay a fortune for a car service to take you from LaGuardia because
You
my
gotta
wife.
sneak in a nap because you're an old man.
My
you know?
wife doesn't want the kids to die if we get in a car accident.
Dying sucks,
so
especially when you're a kid,
So
yeah.
she's like, no, we have to get a car with a car seat. So now you're spending like $170 just to get from the airport to the city to Manhattan,
You got
Scott.
a lot of dough, though. You can,
100.
you can finance yourself with
I don't
that.
have $170 one-way car service from LaGuardia money. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
but you
it's
can't
like
have the kids dying, Jody. You gotta pay
right.
up.
So exactly. So you got to pay up. Then all throughout the city, now you can't take the Ubers because you need 2 car seats and not just one. So now you got to take the cabs. And you got to pay for the cabs everywhere. You can't take the train because the baby's too small. And then
Okay, Jody, well,
and
this
then
is- I mean-
and then after
lot of news from you.
48 hours of this New York travel madness, we get on the plane to leave. It's an hour and a half delayed. It's 9:00 at night. The plane is taxiing away.
Way past your bedtime.
The
yeah.
plane begins taxiing from the gate, and our 5-month-old baby starts to scream louder.
Yeah, that's fun.
Louder than
I can't
anything.
wait to be a father.
Louder than anything I've ever heard my entire life. My
Fire
5-month-old
alarm, you know?
baby starts to scream as though we have chopped its foot off, and
Some
it's
fat lady throw a roller stroller at you or what?
dude. So after a few minutes, this woman that's like right behind us. I've flown a lot. I've been on a
I
lot
usually
of
feel
planes.
bad for the parents with the crying baby.
Look,
though. I'm like, they
I've-
can't do anything about it right now. They're screwed.
You're right. I've been on a lot of planes with a lot of screaming babies, and I've never witnessed anything quite like what we experienced. We were sitting there, and the woman behind us starts saying very loudly.
You go to the bathroom to smoke some weed, though. You
Starts
can do it
saying
up there.
very
Just block the vents
loudly.
with a paper
She's
towel.
back, and we can barely hear her, of course, because the baby is screaming so loudly. But this woman behind us starts saying, "Give the baby the bottle. Give the baby the bottle. It's not your."
She knows how
and
to
my
mother.
wife-
She's an old
my
Jewish
wife's-
woman,
my
Joey.
wife-
She knows
my
what she's
wife's try-
doing back
My
there.
wife's trying to breastfeed. It's a breastfed baby. It doesn't really
Oh,
take
she popped
bottles.
out her boob on the plane? I think
Absolutely.
That's illegal, dude.
And she's like, the breastfeeding's not working. Give him the bottle. Give him the like some kind of crazy autistic woman, just like repeating it over and over.
Autistic. Hey, that's
Like,
a Jewish woman.
I got to the
Joe. You're
point.
wrong.
I got to
Your
the where
wife's Jewish.
okay, you know that I'm not a confrontational person, right? Like I'm not quite as
You're a little comfy.
non-confrontational.
When you're
as
not
you.
smoking weed, you get a little angry. I do know that.
So I have to stand up and I'm like looking like I'm like I don't know who she is yet. So I'm like who's offering the advice, and like the people behind me like point her out.
Drag you off the plane.
Yeah,
Joe. You
they
might be able to
point her
sue
out,
them.
and I'm like, and I'm like, excuse me. I'm like, look, I promise you that no one on this plane wants this baby to stop crying more than we do. We are doing our absolute
I hate
best.
my life.
Please
out of weed.
stop. I just sat down, and
Jody, I do
thankfully,
feel bad for you.
oh, and then finally the baby
we have
stopped.
to give a recap of what we got going on right now. because We are almost to our first guest.
I like how
Scott
hold on.
500th show.
How far are we into the show? We're like 4 minutes. I think we're 3 or 4 minutes in the show. Like
Excuse me.
you can't stay on a single thing for more than like 3 or 4 minutes. Like
That was getting to 5 minutes, Jody. You have a timer on everything.
You're just like I got it. Like you don't even allow it to like naturally wrap up. You're just like
How
we're
did
gonna
it end?
Okay.
Did it end well? I think it did.
I
Ended with
don't
you in a
remember.
bowl at your
I don't-
garage
I
when
don't
you got
remember.
home. Now listen,
I don't remember anything
Jody,
now. I'm so tired. I'm just
the
want to sleep.
500th episode of our show. We have a very special show. Everybody knows that.
Yes, it is.
Tonight,
It is special.
I can't believe I booked this guy. It's almost as big as the Mark Summers booking.
Okay.
Jonathan Lee Iverson.
Who's that?
Check this
Is
out.
he
The
is he a
Ringling
basketball
Brothers
player?
Ringmaster.
What?
He is the guy that hosts the biggest show, the greatest show in the world, and they wrapped up their tour forever just last week, Jody. We're going to have an exclusive interview with him here tonight.
That's right. You know, I saw I was on Facebook and they were streaming it live, like the last Ringling
You
Brothers
were
Circus.
watching that too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I watched about 30 seconds of it and I got bored.
30 seconds. Pay your dues. It's a glorious show, bro.
Like I took my kid last year to the circus. You know, I did it.
Light
I
up
was like,
toys and fling them around.
you know, I went and I bought the $23 slushy and the $19 popcorn bucket
Sugar on
and
ice.
watched the circus.
It's a
with
collector's
the kid.
item. The tin bucket.
It
You get
was-
to bring it home with you.
You know, I got to say,
Show the grandkids.
it was just okay. You know, I can see why they're folding. I don't know. There wasn't.
You know, there's a lot of other entertainment out there, like iPads, Jody. And
Yeah.
we'll talk to Jonathan about that. Also, we have a man. His name is Jay Stack. He's going to tell you how to grow weed out of your closet in your house. Now,
Why
this is
are we-
big, 'cause we have a
why
couple
are we-
buddies
Oh, yeah.
that are desperate for weed, and they don't want to talk to a drug dealer
It's
because
funny.
they're too nervous.
Yeah,
you know?
it's funny that it's first of all, like how sad is it that that like the most dangerous thing about weed is what, like growing it or being
Growing
caught
it.
with it, right? Like
Being
that's the
caught
most
with it, right.
like that's the most dangerous. Like I think you know that. Like,
Tiger Woods was just smoking a blunt.
yeah, I
He
think
just pulled him out.
I think they said in the last 10 years there've been a total of 0 deaths from weed overdoses, right? So we have friends.
I almost
which
jumped off a roof once.
And I
I
gotta
don't
tell
think
you,
that was weed.
I'm surprised that we have friends that have just apparently no way that I guess, you know, if you don't live somewhere like California or Colorado or New York or somewhere where weed is very easy to acquire, I guess a state like Florida, it's a little tougher, right? I guess. I don't know. I've never
Do you
had
have a
any
weed
problem.
garden in your backyard or no? Do you have a garden of weed?
No,
or
I've never.
You don't
No,
have
I've
that?
never. I've no, I've never.
Not
I've
into
never
that
done
scene,
anything
huh?
like that, no.
You just
But
like the smoking
but look,
smoking part.
I'm into fish, right? Like I'm a fish head. Like my friends.
I didn't
are-
know you were a fisherman.
I have
What was your
friends-
last big catch?
I have friends.
What
that
was your
are-
last big catch?
I have friends that are fish heads.
Bass?
Like of course I'm gonna.
Oh, the
of
music,
course,
right,
yeah.
right.
You know, weed isn't gonna be very hard to find. But we have a friend who mostly hangs out with
other
cops, and so it's hard for him, right? Like you know, when all your friends are cops, it's kind of hard.
cops or,
Kind of hard to find.
aficionados, yeah.
It's kind of hard to find weed. So I guess we're gonna try to help him figure out how to do it
Also,
himself.
Quickly, Jody, we have a funeral. One of our good friends passed away last week. The word bigly is no longer with us, and I don't
I'm
wanna
sorry.
make
What
this a
word did you say,
depressing-
Scott? What word?
Bigly.
Big. Did you say
Donald
big?
Trump word,
Big.
big-
Did you say big Lee or big league?
I said bigly, Jody, and I'm saying this word's dead as hell. This word's 6 feet under right now because it's official. Donald Trump does not say bigly, and which sucks because I'm walking around doing job interviews saying how bigly I'm going to be at this job, and now I understand why I'm not getting these.
So
jobs,
he
but
wasn't
yeah.
saying so. All right. So who clarified this? So you're telling me that this entire time that Donald Trump has been saying
big league.
big league, he hasn't been saying
Right,
big
big
league.
league chew. Yeah.
That
Bigly
sucks.
Apparently is not
I
the word
thought-
he's using. That's
see,
a great
I thought-
word,
see-
though, Jody.
see,
You can
all right.
describe anything with that.
I thought that was the best thing about the I thought that was the absolute
His
best
presidency, yeah.
thing. Right, like that was it, right? Like
That was my favorite thing about him being president, saying the word bigly over and over again.
So I see on the screen that Scott, the Lee Iverson, he was just on hold a moment ago, and then he hung up. And I'm not really sure what happened.
Criminal Ben's producing.
Is there any
talk to Ben?
Is there any chance that maybe did he not like that we were talking about weed plants in the backyard or something? What happened there, Criminal Ben? Do you have any idea why did we lose?
I talked to him. He's in a subway.
Oh.
And he needs
to
call him back in exactly 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
When he's in a cab.
Okay, cool. All right, perfect.
Give it a minute, and I'll get him back right back on.
Scott, you thought we lost him, didn't you, Scott? You thought that was that.
You know, 2 minutes of weed talk, and we lose our circus guru here.
See, this is what happens. We have to
the big top.
We have to figure out a way for the guest to
put a
not
different show on. Can we put
right,
Billy Bush.
Yeah, right. Is that what we should do? Like, just find like, just get a taped loop of like a Ryan Seacrest show and just play it for the on hold loop
through the caller line. Can you actually do that?
I actually think that's probably the best idea you've ever had, because then
if you listen to our show, you can't. I mean, the crying baby thing would have been okay. He would have sat through that probably because he knows how to make a baby happy.
That's his whole right. His whole life has been making babies happy. You know. So is Jonathan Lee Iverson? Is he like the main the guy that's like getting all the pictures? The black guy, right? Is that
the first guy that comes out? He comes out in that big like tall like thing, and they roll him out. He starts, "I am the circus man."
Yeah, he's been doing it. And he's been doing it for a long time. Like when you see a picture, when you see like a picture, like a poster of Ringling Brothers Circus, like he's the one that's standing there, arms wide open, right? Like that guy, right? Like with
you remember who the guy? He's the first guy that comes out, and he introduces you to a beautiful universe called the circus, and he sings with. He has this eruptive voice. Is that a word? I like that. That's my new bigly.
Was it the elephants that took the circus out? Was that it? Was they like because I remember they were like, okay, we're shutting down the elephants.
I said, the iPads took the circus
and
out.
It wasn't very long after the elephants went away that the whole circus was gone. Just like that, it was over. Man,
I think ticket sales were going down a little bit too. I did a little bit of research on this, Jody.
Well, it wasn't cheap.
Down Jonathan Lee Iverson, but
it definitely wasn't. I remember
by the light up Zingbat things where you fly all over the place. Those are expensive.
The whole thing.
$50, and you got to buy the battery.
By the time we were done, by the time we had like bought the tickets, bought the snacks, bought the light up thing and all that, like we were in like for like $250, and it's like damn, like you're almost at
you've seen yet.
You're almost at NFL game territory there, and you're getting pretty close. And I'd rather just go to a Dolphins game than if I'm spending that much money on taking the kid out to like some kind of big public event. I'm going to a football game. You know,
what is the one thing now that the circus is over, and we'll talk to the Ringmaster here in a second. What is the one thing you remember with your circus experience? There's always that one thing that kind of stands out. The BMX dudes are going in the circle. That's a cool thing, right? I don't admit that's cool.
I don't know. That's just it. That's why I feel
like 90 dirt bikes in a circle.
There wasn't a lot that stood out. Like it was all sort of like very not that exciting. I don't want to like be, I don't want to like crap on
mind blowing
on this guy's thing. But that was the problem. That was my issue. Was that
you can't take your kid to see Rogue One and then after that bring him to the circus.
Right. I mean, it was very long and it was just.
There's an intermission though.
There's nothing like mind blowing. Like you go to like a Cirque du Soleil show and you kind of get your mind blown a little bit, right? Whether it's the performances, whether it's whatever. Like I don't know. Like I just never had that. Like I never got that like real wow feeling at any time during the show. Maybe that was the problem. I don't know.
I'll give you a wow feeling right now. Jody, we are good friends. And do you have my friend song? I'll give you a wow.
What is this friend song, by the way? I heard this.
Very good song.
Where did this come from?
Top 10.
Okay.
Your meanest friend cares about you the most, Jody. This is a lot of researchers got into this. Researchers found that they're being mean because they really want to steer you towards what is best in your life. And I've been thinking about this for a long time. No, I tell you to shave your feet.
You are the only person. With that. You are the only person in my life, Scott.
I had to stare at those things for 6 years with the flip flops.
You are the only
in my skull.
I tell you what, it's gotten longer. The foot hair has gotten a lot longer too. Like the top.
You're like a Rastafarian.
The top. It's the top of my foot now.
Yeah, but researchers have found that your meanest friends are the ones that care about you the most. So I'm looking out for you, man. Your hair, I want to super glue it to your head. Like a lot of things I want to do for you.
Oh, that's really good. So did you see, is that it? Is that all we need to do on that one?
I got more, but I mean, I think I'm done with that. Yeah, we'll move on.
Tiger Woods, this is the new news.
Dude, he was partying. He was having a good time the other night.
Right.
I want to have that kind of party tonight.
So Tiger Woods first, when the story first breaks, it's a DUI. They kind of given the impression that it was like alcohol related, right? And then the next day it comes out that he had no alcohol in his system and it was all pills. Had they said what kind of pills it was causing him to be asleep behind the wheel?
Some of them have to be painkillers because he just had surgery and the dude is in pain all the time. So if you mix a couple of those painkillers, have one glass of wine, you're on a real Odyssey adventure.
Yeah, it's true. It's absolutely true, and it sounds like that's what happened. And so, do people get more of a pass when that's it? Like if you go and if you go and you get loaded at a bar for 5 hours, and then get in your car and drive home, is that worse than taking a couple of Vicodin because of your medical condition, having 2 glasses of wine at dinner, and then finding yourself in a bad situation? Do people treat that differently, or is it the same thing?
For some reason, prescription pills get a pass, Jody. I don't know, because you get them from the pharmacy. A nice little Asian man hands them over. I don't know what it is. But most of the time, if you get busted, like ever since people found out he didn't blow anything liquor-wise, they'll be, oh, never mind. He looks like shit, but who cares? He wasn't drinking.
Well, Scott, I tell you what, it's time for our first guest tonight, Jonathan Lee Iverson. He was the ringmaster for the Ringling Brothers Circus, and the last time I didn't see the last one, but I saw the year before that, Jonathan, and
I told you to watch it on YouTube, Jody. Come on.
Yeah, I should have. Jonathan, welcome to the Jody and Scott Show. How are you?
You're having a hard time with that name, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. I have a hard time with everything.
Hard time with a lot of names.
There we go.
Ringling Brothers and Bailey. The greatest show on earth.
Too many names.
I was gonna say, you sound well practiced. You sound like you've said it a few times in your life.
Can you give us the greatest show on earth? Just one time.
18 and a half years, my man.
Man, 18
and a half years.
That's 18 and a half years is really.
That's a grown kid. That's a lot of child support.
Oh my God!
I was gonna say
you're aging like a fine wine, my friend. You look good. Are you kidding me?
That's just long enough to truly consume like your entire identity and life, and then and then now like
exactly
and then so this is a big change for you, right? I mean 18 years of being the ringmaster of this iconic.
He was basically the host, Jody.
Yeah,
he was the first thing you saw when you got there.
This iconic traveling show that's been going on for so long. I mean, what are your feelings now that it's been over for a little while? Now that it's had time to sink in,
listen, as a performing artist, as my profession, I'm used to moving on.
Sure.
So, things end for me. It's not like it's a big deal. This is different because this is more than just a show closing. It's a part of American culture. Ringling Brothers and Bailey is in every facet of American culture. A lot of people don't even realize we actually mentored the federal government on logistics. We've added to the vernacular, throw your hat in the ring, show must go on, all those things like that. I mean, every form of pop entertainment has taken from Ringling Brothers and Bailey. We're the bedrock of American pop culture.
Speaking of
American
logistics,
bedrock. Oh, that sounds good.
It does. Talking about the logistics, that was one of the things I found most fascinating when I was there. Was stepping outside and looking at the miniature city that had been erected.
Spending $40 on a slushie.
Yeah, the miniature city that had been erected outside of the arena with all of these people working, and it was really incredible to see because it is the amount of heavy lifting that must be involved in moving that show from city to city to city. The way you guys did it is absolutely mind blowing.
Jody gets his mind blown.
Absolutely, it's out of this world. Literally, I mean, it's really one of the reasons why we closed. It's an expensive endeavor,
right?
And if you're not making that up from ticket sales and things of that nature, it's hard to keep it up.
Now, Jonathan, what was your favorite part of the circus? Besides you, you're my favorite part of the circus. You have that angel of a voice that I just can't get out of my head.
Nobody else says that. I really appreciate it.
You look good. Oh, God, I feel like I'm in heaven. I don't have to even go there yet, even though I'm probably going to hell. Now, listen.
He's definitely going to hell.
Jonathan, what was your favorite part of the circus? If you were like just watching it as a fan?
Right. Oh, yeah, definitely. When as a fan, my favorite part was always the lions and tigers, the globe of steel, the motorcycles inside the 16th.
Oh, yeah, I love the BMX.
And, I love that stuff. All the danger acts were always my favorite part of the show. But as somebody who worked there, I tell you, the greatest part about it was traveling on a long circus train. It's the best way to see the country.
I would
Now
have.
you.
I would have.
You're
loved
moving to
on a
Orlando.
circus train.
This is
Oh,
this
you-
is a beautiful.
Whoa, you're moving
place,
to
by
Orlando.
the way.
Hey, Jonathan,
I'm
you're
from
moving.
Orlando. I live here. Yes.
You're moving to Orlando, Jonathan. That's awesome. It's our hometown.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
but before you do that,
Yeah.
I have an idea for you. Have you heard of The Voice, the very popular television show on NBC? Okay, you get Blake Shelton, you get Adam
Right.
Levine. They have a beautiful chemistry. I believe with your angel
Yes.
of a voice, they would flip all those chairs around in milliseconds. I mean, can you try that before
That's
you
a
come to
pretty good-
Orlando,
that's a pretty
Jonathan?
good
This would be
idea.
big for you. I'd be a big supporter.
Because you've got literally like the best possible, like the montage that they could put together before you do your audition.
Oh, God, yeah.
would be like the greatest one they've ever, been able to put together. And you're the ringmaster that's now rebooting his career as a singer.
would be- oh my God.
Scott, I've got goosebumps. Scott, goosebumps.
Dude, how do I shave off goosebumps? Do I just use a regular razor?
It sounds great. One of my best friends.
I got them
actually
worked
won the
up. You're
Voice
worked
the
up,
first
Jonathan.
season.
I like to work people up.
No,
Is there a lion back there? I can't hear anything.
Javier Colon.
All right. So what do you?
Javier Colon.
Okay. I know him.
Yeah, he won the Voice first season, and that was really the last time I watched it. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of, reality talent shows because I think they sort of trivialize.
I agree, but
the
I
journey
agree.
of
I wanted to
performing
trivialize
live.
you.
But
I will say the
ooh.
Voice is actually really good.
Ah, man, I'd like to see
Hey,
you on
he's
it.
back! Let's celebrate!
He's gonna do it. So let's talk about the future then. You're coming to Orlando? What's the next move
Orlando.
after your now that the circus is in the rearview mirror? What's the next step for the ringmaster?
You don't want to be a minion of the parade.
Right
I'm
now,
telling you, you're big.
things up in the air. I'm actually talking to various agents. I'm doing some voiceover work. I have some musicals that I'm up for and things of that nature.
Right on.
So there are a lot of different options that are happening right now. And, things that are just popping out of the blue. I have hosting gigs around the country that I have to do. I'm not really worried about it. I mean, fortunately, I didn't blow all my money.
Wise
listen,
man.
Jonathan,
Fine.
Wise man. I was just
I'm
saying,
actually a host here in Orlando as well. Let's
there we
get
go.
together when you get to town. We'll go to Panera. We'll get a pick 2 together, and we'll chat business. And this will be big. for
Listen,
you,
I'd
all
love
right?
to do that. I'd love to come on your radio show more often.
I was just saying because you got. I'm just thinking.
In fact, can you give us a quick thing real quick? Can you give
Yeah,
us,
all right.
welcome to the Jody and Scott Show, the greatest show on earth.
Ooh,
as
let's
good
do
as
it.
you can. I can't do it as good as you.
Welcome to the Jody and Scott Show. That's what you want me to do?
Yeah.
The greatest show on earth, yes.
All right.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, you're listening to the greatest show on radio. It's the Jody and Scott Show.
Yes. Preach it. I love it. All right. Hey.
Now, do they drug test at the circus or no?
No, you're not. You can't get a job at the circus. It's too late, Scott. All right. Well, hey,
No, it's done.
Jonathan, thank you very much. We appreciate
We'll be in touch.
appreciate your time and congratulations on a incredible career
Yes.
with the circus.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a good one, Jonathan. Later.
All
on.
right, thanks.
There he goes, Jonathan
Thank
Lee.
you, Jonathan.
Iver. That was a good. Scott. That was a really interesting guest you just found there. That was fascinating.
Shave
Actually,
off my goosebumps. I'm bleeding all over my desk.
I'm
right now.
interested, because really seriously, he I said, 18 years is long enough to be doing one job to have it completely consume every facet of your life, and to then
You're right
have
about
it
that voice montage, though. I mean, that would be.
right. I mean, you can just imagine it, right, Scott?
Oh, they got clips of the circus. Where's he supposed to go?
The screen, right? The screen goes right. All right, Scott. They get the next. They're getting ready for the next segment. The screen goes black for just for the pregnant pause. Right? There's just long enough, and then, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and then you see him, and then you see him doing his thing, like in the circus, fire going all over the place, and people swinging around, and then
Jody, the curtain closes right at the end of that.
Yeah, and then the curtain closes on the ringmaster,
and then see him not in his get up.
Then he's sitting. Yeah, right. And then he's sitting in the middle of a park in New York City, not in his gear anymore,
birds.
just feeding birds and wearing his khakis and t-shirt. Oh wow!
Flip flops.
Then he steps out onto the stage. What does he sing,
Oh,
Scott?
dude.
What is the song? What's the song? Oh, isn't there like a Barbra Streisand song about clowns or something? What's the Barbara?
Like that, a little Whitney, drop it on him.
Isn't there a Barbara Streisand clown song?
Yes, there is. A wind beneath my wings.
Oh man. This would be good. This would be good stuff. It needs to happen.
Dude, I'm so horny about this right now.
Oh,
I
God.
think we know some producers. Don't we have some connections there? Isn't Mike's wife a connection?
He sounds like he does. Sounds like that's not what he wants to do, though. But I feel like that's a mistake. Like look,
he started thinking about it, though. Once we described it to him, he started thinking about it.
The seed's
He got
planted.
A little horny.
The seed's planted. If this guy ends up going on The Voice and we're not attached to it,
no credit for it.
Never. He'll never speak to us ever again. Damn it.
Jody,
All right.
Now we have a couple more things to get to, a couple more guests as well.
Yep.
We have the guy that's going to tell us how to grow weed in a closet. Also,
Victoria
Billy Bush
Alexander.
is back. We didn't get the big interview from Billy Bush, but we do have him live drunken at a karaoke bar, and we'll play you that here in a second.
That's true. But first, we have another guest. Should we talk to Victoria? Hold on. I have the burp, Scott. Give me.
Oh, Jesus, Joe. Sorry,
Well,
Victoria. This
I
is
wanted
a
to do that
professional show. This is
before.
an unprofessional man.
I wanted to do that before we brought on Victoria.
So
You
she
know what I
can't
mean?
hear you burping right now, right?
I don't know. No, she's on
Beautiful
hold.
woman from Las Vegas.
She's on hold. She can hear it. Damn it.
Jesus, Jody,
We've
this
got
is
to pump a different show.
It's a classy broad here.
We have
This
to
is
pump a
movie
different
reviewer.
show into the hold thing. Like Victoria.
Okay,
Welcome
I heard
back.
the beep. I heard the beep. I'm on.
Hi. Yes, you are, Victoria. Hi. Welcome to the Jody and Scott show. Did you?
It's beautiful,
Did
Victoria.
you hear me?
Again, thank you.
Did you hear me burp? Did you hear that?
I'm seeing the Wonder Woman.
Oh,
yes, I did.
I'm
but I was
sorry.
hearing how you were laughing at somebody.
Victoria,
you were making fun of somebody.
No, we
Man
weren't
has a lot of gas in his body.
We weren't making fun of you, Victoria. You've been on our show before, haven't you? I remember you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
She reviewed Beauty and the Beast. Said it was garbage.
You
Beauty
have
and the
something.
Beast,
You have
right.
you have something going on. I like you. And what movie are we talking about? We talking about Wonder Woman, girl? You got your review for us?
No, Wonder Woman's tonight. We're talking about Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's
okay.
the one we're talking about.
Okay, all right.
Caribbean,
so
yeah.
how-
Jody wants to take his
Did
kid
you
to
read
see
my
that.
review?
No, I did not get a chance to
That's
read
why
it.
you're here,
That's why
Victoria,
you're-
so we can hear your review right now.
Let's hear
Don't
let's
read
hear
it
your
verbatim.
All right,
Just,
well-
Yeah.
Cliff notes.
Okay. Well, the thing is that I said, and I hope Disney isn't mad at me, but with all the Pirates movies,
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Depp had that incredible character
Drunk.
that he first created,
Mhm.
and it had sort of that. Well, they were worried
Drunken
he was
fun.
making his character too gay, right? That's what it was.
Gay, a little gay.
Well, what's
They
wrong
were
with
worried
vibe.
gay? There's nothing wrong with gay.
LGBT.
No, there's absolutely
Q.
nothing wrong with gay. But
Scott,
he
this
had done
woman
his
is
homework
fascinating.
because
Where did
the
you find
pirate
her?
community.
She lives in Vegas, and
They
she
were
listens to
all
these,
very
Jody, so we
much
can't talk
into
to her.
having.
Oh.
There was marriage among pirates. And
Okay.
it was totally legal.
Hey, pirates are doing gay pirate orgies in the cellar. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
That happened? I
And
didn't know that.
especially now when you think about it, what about, Captain Hook and Peter Pan, huh? It makes you
Oh, yeah,
wonder
there's no
now.
fist.
It does make you
going on
wonder.
there.
What did you say,
There's
Scott?
something-
Jesus
something
How is
Christ.
going on
this movie?
What the hell did you just say?
So, how is this movie?
It was a lot of fun because they had, as the villain, they had a Javier Bardem.
Okay.
Javier
No
Bardem.
Country for
Yeah,
Old
he
Men,
was
right?
fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. The guy. Yeah, remember that guy he played? Well,
he was
this one
great.
is
Sadistic
just
as hell. I
as
like
wild
sadistic.
as that one. Yeah, so
Now,
that was
Victoria.
good. But what I was yes.
My idea with these
Right.
movies are, and tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong. You start the movie, you see
Okay.
Jack Sparrow, he's drunk, he's walking, and then some ghosts start coming up. You don't know who's dead, who's alive. It's a bunch of crazy action. You don't know what the hell is going on in the movie, and then it just ends. That's why I don't like these movies.
That's
Tell me
right.
why I'm right.
That's right, because he stumbles around and he plays the drunk throughout the whole thing.
Gay
He has
drunk.
no, he's given no backstory, or he has not given any depth to this character, especially
No
if
Johnny
this is his
Depp.
last. Johnny Depp, yeah. So you
Johnny
don't really
Depp.
know what's going on because he's drunk half the time and falling into place, falling around, stumbling. So it's only the villains and they've come back from the dead.
Victoria.
Yeah, they're all
Are they
stuck in
alive?
some
Are they
house.
dead? Nobody
Yeah.
freaking knows, Victoria. Did
Victoria.
you like this movie or not?
Yeah, did
Tell
you
me.
like the movie?
I liked the movie.
Okay.
I did like the movie. It's fun.
Victoria.
But I'm complaining that he's not gay anymore.
Hey,
We want
Victoria.
more gay.
happened to
Yes,
that?
more gay.
Victoria, what
More gay.
Hey, okay, more gay. Duly
Up the
noted.
gay a notch.
Have you ever wondered how to grow your own weed plant before, Victoria?
You might need
No,
it to
I
see
have
pirates.
a medical marijuana card here in Las Vegas.
Oh, she don't need that
You don't have
crap,
to
man.
grow- you don't have to grow
she
it
got
yourself.
the good stuff.
No, like because
Yeah, I like
glaucoma? What do you
the
got?
oil.
that's what she.
I like the oil.
Oh, Victoria, you
Jody's
and I.
a major pothead.
Victoria, you and I are going to get along just fine. Just fine, Victoria. Thank you for your review on the.
Yeah,
thank
You got
you
us
for your-
kicked out of a wedding because of
I
weed. It was
enjoy
sad.
that.
Thank you.
I'm also an advocate of ayahuasca.
Oh, that's getting serious. Ayahuasca, Scott. Have you ever experienced ayahuasca before?
I heard my
It's
mind's
the whole
already
DMT
deranged enough. I
The
don't
whole
need to get
DMT
Oh,
thing.
since I've been going to Peru since 2000.
How often do you
goes on with
go?
that?
Every other year.
You go every other year.
into a
every year.
deep, sick world or
Or
what?
every
What kind of
year.
world do you
Sometimes
get
I do
into
it
with
in
that stuff?
Brazil.
There's nothing sick about it,
Or
Scott.
Ecuador.
Okay, we don't have time. Okay. Let's get you
time.
on to talk about your ayahuasca adventures.
We'll do a whole,
sometime.
20 minutes on that.
Yeah, because we just don't this moment. Like we don't really have time for it because I would really if you would like
I want
to
to get deep and weird with you.
Yeah,
okay?
I want to hear about your experiences in Peru with ayahuasca if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, I'm
sometime.
a representative of Ron Wheelock, the Ringo
Am I
shaman.
going to start eating my own
of
arm off or
Amazon.
something, Victoria? I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I want to hear some DMT talk.
See, there's all right. See,
Yeah, sure.
All right,
Okay.
all right. So we'll get
Sure.
all right. We'll get into it like next week or the next show. All right. So Victoria, thank you very much.
Don't you want to hear about Wonder Woman? Okay, next week.
We'll do both.
Well, next we'll have you on every day.
You're
I
the
love you.
best.
You're a beautiful
Like, yeah.
woman. Yes.
All right.
What about
All right.
Beauty and the Beast? I agree. It sucked. I saw it in the
all right,
theater.
all right, Victoria.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. All right.
Drink
Okay,
30 beers
Sure,
before.
I'll talk to you again soon.
Wow, she's
Okay.
fast. Scott, she's fascinating. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you love her. All of a sudden, she dumps a bunch of drugs in her mouth.
Well,
Jody.
no, it's
All
not what
of a
it is,
sudden,
Scott.
You want her to be your mother.
And this ayahuasca thing in Peru is not like it's. I mean, I guess it's a drug thing, but it's not really a drug thing. You know what I mean? Like it's a.
What do you call that?
spiritual,
Do you eat
it's
it?
a, it's
What
a,
do you do?
It's
Snort it?
It's a,
Like,
it's a,
how does
sort
it
of
enter your body
It's
is
a
what I wanna
ceremonial
know.
thing. It's a tea that they make from various roots and plants, and it takes you to a place that's pretty.
You just sip on it.
Pretty
like a
serious.
Mad
apparently.
Hatter party.
I don't know. There's like a shaman. It's a whole thing. Criminal.
Alice in Wonderland.
All right,
Where do I go? What kind of twisted Wonderland do I end up in sipping this tea?
Should we talk to Jay Stack about this weed plant thing?
Yeah, we're running out of time, which is surprising.
We are.
We do want to have this guy in. He wants to teach how to grow weed.
Short
in
on
your
time. We got
closet.
Jay Stack is on the line. We've had some friends that have been looking for information on how to grow their own weed plants.
Desperate people. Very
Apparently
horny for
they
weed.
don't have the ability to just Google how to grow a weed plant, and so so can you walk us
They don't
through
get
it,
hit up
Jay?
by the DEA,
Yeah,
you know?
these guys. They're afraid, right? They're friends with They're friends with cops. They don't.
Google drugs,
They're
you're going to
terrified.
jail for years.
Yeah, they're terrified. So they just want to be able to quietly grow their own weed plants. How are they going to
let's
make?
hear it.
What's the best way to do that?
In your closet.
This is what you do. You get your closet.
All right.
You set up your closet with some shelves.
Your house has one.
All right.
And
Yep.
you
Shelves.
line it with aluminum foil.
Okay. Aluminum foil.
Whole closet, the walls of the closet.
Yeah.
Get yourself some grow lamps.
Okay.
It's pretty easy to find grow lamps.
Yeah. Amazon. Can you get them on Amazon?
Well,
Can you
he's
get them
not
on?
allowed to Google
Can you
that.
get them on Amazon? The
You
grow
could
lamps.
get them at Home Depot.
Okay.
You could get them on Amazon.
Oh,
You could
all right.
get them at a hydroponics store.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Ask the
Cool.
guy where it is.
Tomatoes.
All right. Very nice.
The key to growing in the closet is the temperature is going to raise from these lights. You have to drill a hole in the ceiling and put a little fan in there. You have
that's
to
not a
ventilate.
homeowner.
You can ventilate it into
Okay.
your roof. That's fine.
Okay.
Take it
All
out of
right.
the deposit.
Some ventilation.
Yeah.
Get yourself a seed. Get yourself some seeds.
Where do you get the seeds? Where do you get the seeds? That seems like a hard thing to
Home
get,
Depot?
right? Like where do you get weed seeds?
Weed seeds.
Well, you have to go to a state that has recreational shops.
Okay.
Oh.
It's like a road trip.
All
All right.
Has shops.
Okay.
Make a little
Quit your
road
jobs.
trip.
All right.
Get yourself some seeds. Get your
Okay.
sativa, your hybrid, your indica, whatever suits your needs.
Okay.
that sounds
All right.
Get those seeds. Get two paper plates. Get some wet paper towels.
All right.
Spread the seeds out in between the wet
Big
paper
lots.
towels.
Just like in
Keep the
elementary
paper
school.
towels moist.
Well, just like growing pumpkin seeds
Yeah.
in elementary school. Same thing. I remember
Guy's got
doing that.
info, bro.
Yep.
2
Okay.
to 3 days.
All right.
2 to 3 days. Don't let it dry out and keep it in a cabinet where it's dark.
Okay.
Don't touch it.
Cool and moist.
All right.
And
guy's very horny, though. He might open it.
sprout. Get yourself a regular pot. Get yourself
Uh-huh.
some regular soil. Stick your finger down in the middle of it. Put the sprout face down.
Face down.
Cover it up. face down.
Face down.
Like you're bulimic.
That's not what I. That's not what I've done.
Down.
That's not what I would have done. I would have put it face up. But look, see, I don't know what I'm doing.
You just got upped one, Jody.
I did. I just got
schooled. You want to point it down.
Okay, point it down.
And then, and at that point, it's a weed.
It's just gonna grow.
Pretty stupid to mess it up.
Okay.
As long as you have your ventilation, then just you're watering it when it needs water. You don't want you want to check it to make sure some fly didn't lay eggs on it or there's no.
That might be good though. Would that up the buzz? Maybe a couple eggs.
Be all right. Maybe get yourself some additives from the hydroponic store,
GNC,
store, read some magazines, read up on it. It's easy to do.
Well, there it is. It's that simple.
Whoa,
now
dude,
I want to do this.
Big.
All right, so how much weed are we talking about from a one plant, right? Like you make one plant, like how much weed do I end up with after this plant grows and does its thing?
It all depends. The weeds that I grow when I harvest, I can get about 3 ounces.
No, that's not bad. That's that's saving some money there. That's saving some money. That's like saving a bunch of $500-600. Yeah. All right. Very nice.
I grow the only marijuana that is 110% THC.
That's very impressive.
Dude, give me some of that. I want that in my life, dude.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Jay.
I want to leave my life.
Jay
and
Stack.
smoke that.
There he is. Jay Stack. Now you know. If you didn't know before,
You
I didn't know.
Onto something? I think that's going to go viral. A lot of people want to,
a lot of
weed
people
in the closet or grow it in the closet too.
I would have put the sprout up, and not down.
That's a big part of it, though, right?
I
Up or
guess,
down?
I guess so. I guess it is a big thing. I don't know. We got. Are we talking playoffs? Is that what we're doing here? Or we got Capper on the line?
We got Capper on
well,
the line.
it's the five.
Put my money right now.
It's the 5,000th show. So why not?
500,
right?
Jody. Get it right. Do the math. I'm a math major here.
500th show. So let's do it. Hey, Capper, welcome. What's that? We haven't talked to you in forever. Why you stopped calling our show and now you're back. It's nice to have you.
I need money.
Is he there? Hold on. Oh, I didn't push the button. Hold on.
Oh, push the button, please.
It's not happening. I'm pushing the button and it's not coming up. Oh, there he is.
Harder,
Wait,
Jody.
is he there?
Push it hard.
Is he there? Did it beep? Capper.
He's probably getting beaten with his legs with a club right now, Jody.
Oh wait, hold on. Now he's wait. Hold on. Now there's one here. Let's see if he's on this one here. Is he there, Capper?
Oh, Bigley's back. I'm keeping Bigley. I'm not gonna let it go away.
No. I don't know. It's not working.
No, Jody, we'll get him back in a second.
Okay.
You seem like a car eater. Are you a car eater?
Not really. Wait. Wait. You mean like somebody that like eats their like lunch in their car?
Yeah, you're in the car eating a hash brown, is dribbling all over your legs.
Yeah, I don't eat while driving, but I do like hit the drive-through park, eat in my car, and then continue on my way. If that
maybe a nice park, watching everybody hang out.
Yeah, does that count? Does that count as being all right? It's okay. Yeah, so I'm a car.
Well, I guess if you're running out of time, you gotta eat.
So why? What tree are you barking up here?
It says right here, 63% of people eat in their cars every single day. 63%. I think it's nasty because you get all the bugs in there, the germs. You can't wait till you get home. So obviously it means you're a big boy. I mean, you gotta wait. Plan out your meal successfully, not in a car. That's not romantic. Anyway, do you know what I mean? I like to have a lovely relationship with food. I like to plan it out.
So Meatloaf finally confirmed the deal with the song,
this is
right?
a twisted reveal.
Oh, is that what it is? That's the end of the show, anyway.
No, it's not. What happened to Capper?
He's not coming. I'm telling you, like something's wrong. Hold on, let's see if he's here. Hold on, I'm gonna try again. Watch. Let's see if he. Capper. No. See, I'm telling you, I don't know what the deal is here. Capper.
Go.
Oh, there he is, Capper, baby.
Like drunken handicapper.
5 minutes of the show.
Tell you who to bet on for the finals.
5 minutes of the show going, Capper? Nope. All right, not now. Capper?
5 minutes.
Happy 5 minutes.
Happy 50th anniversary, guys.
500.
Thanks. No, it's the 5,000.
500 shows.
500. Okay, 500. So, yes.
I think we lost him again.
I think we did. Are you
He's
there?
really killing the show.
Capper.
I regret booking him in every way.
I'm here.
Okay, there he is. All right, so Capper, what's the deal? What are we gambling on? Now all I hear is Criminal Ben giggling. Whoa, what is going on here?
Live.
What is happening?
We got the finals coming up.
Okay.
We do.
Yes.
NBA.
All right.
I think you've got some serious value in all-world man LeBron at plus 220, guys.
Okay.
I really like the Cavs here. I think as an underdog, there's some major value here. And I don't think the books are really factoring in the fact that who's going to cover this man.
I haven't watched
I
one
don't think it's
second.
Durant.
I've not watched 1 second of
He's
the
too
NBA
skinny.
playoffs.
LeBron will charge through him like a freaking brick wall. He's gonna bust through him like a candy store. It's just not gonna be. It's gonna be easy for LeBron.
Really
Who the
think
hell is
there's
gonna
some
guard
value
him?
there, guys? Jody, you really
no.
need to catch up.
I have not watched 1 second of the NBA playoffs this year. I can't.
Jody, here's something you can relate to.
I just can't get in. I wish I used to. I used to get into basketball. I used to watch it. I
used to force you.
Something. In the last few years,
Jody,
I've lost all interest. I can't even get excited about the playoffs.
There is something that you and
shame.
LeBron James have in common.
What is that?
You and LeBron James are both losing your hair at a rapid pace.
There it is.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Capper, how far back are we with LeBron's hairline right now? I'm very interested in this, and so is Jody. This is something.
3 inches. That needs to be fully shaved.
Where are you, Jody?
I'm
How many
like,
inches?
I don't know. It's probably 3 inches, right? It's probably at least 3
I'd
inches.
say 3.5.
Maybe it could be. Like I'm into that. I'm into the I could go fully shaved. I'm into that realm, I think.
Do the bald thing? Yeah, that's a cool
I
way
think
to go.
it's time.
Capper,
I think it's time.
You think it's time for
time
me?
to shave it.
You think so?
You're holding on to
Yeah,
it
just
by
go
a thread
shave
here.
it off.
Literally.
It's like cool.
Yeah, I know.
There was
Capper.
a time where it wasn't cool.
But there's something about
Stone Cold
there's
Steve
something
Austin
about
with no
it.
muscles. It'll be good.
Yeah, there's something about it that, like, I don't know. It feel like, even though it's not final, I could shave it and just let it grow back, and it would look the same in like 2 months. But like, there's something about that move that seems like conceding total defeat. I don't know. I don't want to do it.
It was one hell of a ride.
I used to
Capper,
have- I
game
used to have-
one.
I
To
used
the
to have
point.
beautiful, nice hair. Like there was a
Yeah,
time.
you had this. It looked like Gene Wilder
Yeah,
before he
there's
was dead.
there's like bushy, like thick, curly.
You were like
cool
Wonka.
hair. Yeah.
Give it
lost
up,
it all.
man.
Shame.
Give it up.
Okay, quickly.
Hey, it's
game
all
one
I
is
got going
Thursday.
for me right
Oh,
now.
shut up for a second.
You do have
Listen to
really
me.
nice hair, like Capper.
does.
Like I will sit there. I will.
I do. I give up on having a
He has to use
six-pack.
gel to like push it down. He has such good hair.
I will sit there when we're in the same room, and I'll just like look at his hair, and I'll just burn with jealousy because there's so much nice hair on his head. Both of you.
We're
I
all
hate
blessed
both of
with
you.
something.
Bastards.
We're all blessed with something.
That's
Oh,
right, Joe.
stop
You're blessed with hairy feet,
stop
which is
bringing your
good.
positive
Now,
bullshit
quickly,
in here.
game one. Let's do this real quick. Let's get to the point. Game one is on Thursday in Golden State. Who do you got? The Cavs, the Warriors. Let's hear it now. Quick.
All right.
Well, like I said, you're going to get a lot of points. I think you're getting 5.5, 6 there in the first game, and it's 220 for the series. I'm going to go with the Cavs in game one.
Take the
to
points.
cover the points. Yeah,
All right.
let's win. Let's win some
Let's
money
cash
there.
it in, baby.
All right. There it is.
Goodbye to your beautiful hair.
There's
You
your
have any
play.
hair
Hey,
tips for
Jody,
Jody?
Please promise me you'll watch at least one game.
Give us one.
I'll probably watch the final. Yeah, I'll watch I'll watch something. I have to at
Get
some
in
point.
there. Get in
He
there.
watches
and watch
Rachel
something.
Maddow all night. He doesn't know.
I just don't watch TV
Yeah,
at all.
I
That's the
know.
thing. I don't
That
watch. That's the thing. I don't watch TV at all. Like
Beautiful
I don't look at the TV at any
Good-looking
point
guy.
anymore. All right. Later, Capper. Thanks for making
beautiful.
Thanks
Later,
for,
guys.
Thanks for making some time in your busy schedule for the 5,000th show. We appreciate it. Later on.
Quickly, Jody, a dilemma before we get to the Twisted. A dilemma and then the Twisted, and then we're out of here.
What's
This is
the now?
500
What kind
shows.
of dilemma are we talking about here?
Rachel Maddow, say
Okay.
she was straight.
Okay.
Straight as an arrow.
All right. Sure.
Say you were single. Say your beautiful lawyer wife, Jamie, says.
Is Rachel
tells you to hit
Maddow
the
gay?
brakes.
Is she gay?
She looks like Peter Pan.
I mean, are you sure that she's gay though? Just because she has like a pixie
She's
haircut
gay as
doesn't-
hell,
okay.
Jody.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I've never really even thought about it. But
You saw her at a bar with her nice, Peter Pan haircut or V-neck. Would you be interested in banging the MSNBC top ratings woman, by the way, Rachel Maddow? Would you bang her? You're very drunk, like Tiger. You're popping pills.
yeah, sure.
Gonna
Why not?
drive home.
Yeah. I would. Yeah.
You'd bang her?
Yeah,
Whoa!
Yeah. No.
Kinda like a Twisted, a dilemma into a Twisted.
Sure. I don't think she. I mean, is she really? I didn't realize that she was like. I mean, I guess Okay, she's gay. I didn't realize
that.
I didn't.
Well, I read all kinds of weird things about people, Jody. You must know that by now.
Yeah,
You're
you
not ready
do.
for the Twisted right now.
Are we gonna do? Are we doing Value Man? I think.
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, it's a 500th show. I'd love to hear from Value.
Let's see here. Hold on. Oh yeah. Okay. Value Man's gonna be just seconds away from Value Man. It looks like so.
Now, Value Man was actually in Vegas. I wonder the deal with him. He's reviewing something he saw in Vegas, which would be very, very cool because I'm very interested in this fast food item that's going on in Vegas. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Here we go. Let's talk to Value. Just barely squeezing in there, Value man. Really squeezing.
You couldn't squeeze it anywhere else.
Thanks for squeezing into the show at the very last moment. We haven't spoken to you in a very long time. Welcome
nice to hear him.
Welcome, Value man.
Boys, how are things? I've been busy sampling all the finest cuisine in the fast food world.
Value man,
and I had to squeeze you in on this very happy anniversary.
Value man apparently joining us by ham radio from Russia right now.
It's a ham radio. You eating ham?
Boys, welcome to Value Man. There's a Tokyo. I'm calling from Russia. Hopefully you can understand everything I'm saying right now.
Who is that? Hey, is this Value Man?
So anyway, do you have like
a walkie-talkie?
Are you just calling to congratulate us on our 50,000th show, or are you
500, but close?
Or are you?
I'm calling to congratulate you on your 50,000th show. And I'm also calling to see if you boys are ready to extend my contract. Now, look, I know I was maybe a little tough with you last time, but I felt like
Value Man. Last time was like 4 months ago. You
completely. You kind of owe us money at this point.
Jody, it was 6.
You stopped. You completely stopped. Like, why would we renew the contract?
You've been lazy as hell, man, for a guy that eats fast food all day.
No,
because you didn't accept my offer. Now, I have been working with another show.
Okay.
It rhymes with Ron and Ham. Okay. I don't know. They're based around the same area.
Okay.
Ron and Ham, you know them. But I really want to get back to my fast food roots with you boys. So here's what I'm going to offer. 50% off our last terms.
50%.
And I'd like to start working with you guys again.
Can you give us a 30-second review of anything fast food so we can see what you're up to?
Like, I don't know if it's worth the money. You may be off your game. We don't know.
Worth something now? I don't know. Could be drunk.
Now, here's something that just got released in New York. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's called the Grand Taco from Taco Bell. Taco.
Dude!
It's the first time they've ever combined chicken and beef in a chalupa. Scott, I know you're getting excited with the avocado cream sauce, sour cream, and a mild chipotle sauce. Now, you got to hit it with the hot. You got to hit it with the hot to make it really good. But it's chicken and beef. Scott, it's finally happened. Chicken and beef, the ultimate fat boy dream.
And for this, all right, hold on.
That Diablo sauce almost had me choking the other day.
All right,
Diablo's too much, right? That Diablo, I was having me choking the other day.
Scott, I don't know. Are we?
I think you just made that up.
Hey, welcome back, Value Man.
Hey, you're back.
Welcome back to the show.
God.
Nice to have you back.
Thank God you're back, dude.
Contract's renewed?
Yeah, contract's renewed. You're back.
Yeah, we're desperate for you, okay?
Yeah, we need, come on. We need
to know about what's going on with fast food. That's why people tune into this beautiful show, okay?
All right, Value Man, thank you very much.
Make sure you all run to the stores. Thank you. Hey, boys, seriously, congratulations.
I'm sure we'll hear from you.
No, but the Diablo sauce, quickly. It's too hot, right? There's something weird going on. It was making me choke the other day. Choked it right down.
Now, Scott, here's what you do. I'll give you one more bonus before I go.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Diablo, cut it with the mild. Okay, you got to go 1 part Diablo, 2 part mild. Stir it with a straw. Scott, they're free. You take a cup lip. You take a lid from a cup. Sorry, a cup lip. And you stir it around, and then you apply it to the taco. Okay, 2 parts mild, 1 point Diablo. That one's on me. Okay.
That's like fatherly advice.
There he is.
I'm going to Taco Bell right now, Jody.
I think we should start playing guests off like that, like at the Emmys.
Just every single guest.
Once they begin to take too long, just like play the music and push them off the air.
Let's get Jody. Let's get twisted right now.
Is it time?
Let's get twisted. Let's go into twisted, and then we'll go into another twisted. This is just
okay.
Now, one of my favorite songs growing up as a young Scott was that Meatloaf song.
Yeah,
I will do anything for love because I'm a lovable man. I loved everybody and. I really kind of guided me through my life, that song.
Right.
Which is kind of cool. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I said it's kind of cool, Jody. So, yeah. Recently, Meatloaf has come out and said in a private interview that, the song goes, I'll do anything for love, but I won't do that.
What's that?
What's that? Was a strap-on.
I knew
You
it.
wouldn't do a reversed gay strap-on.
I knew it was a
You have my
strap-on.
pig sound?
Like everyone knew it was a strap-on, right? Didn't everybody get the feeling?
I didn't know that. I lived my life to that song, Jody. I didn't know it was a dude-on-dude strap-on. Do you have my pig sound? A pig.
You never got the feeling that it was like you never like felt.
No, I
you
had
never
a glorious
felt like
feeling. I want to dance with
a
woman at a wedding that I was married. I wouldn't do that.
You never like heard that song and felt a strap-on in there,
Strap-on vibe?
Like you were like no, you would know, like you'd feel the strap-on. Like, you would hear the song and feel the. You never
I used to dance in the rain to that song, Jody.
See, I used to. I just kind of got this
Some of the most
feeling.
beautiful moments of my life. That and Creed.
I would listen to this song and I would get this feeling deep in my gut that it was a strap on.
Yeah, you feel that if you
I
heard
would
the strap
feel
on
it. I would
incorrectly.
feel it like it was just like tickling my innards. Like I just had this
some lube, I
feeling,
guess.
like this
We're gonna get
strap on
excited about it.
feeling. Like whenever I hear this
That's a
song.
twist. You don't seem that twisted about it. I thought you'd be a little bit more disturbed over this.
No, it's not. It's not
very
disturbing.
cool
Like I
with it,
said,
which is not really twisted
like I
about
said,
it.
I always felt like it was a strap on. I felt the strap on in that.
You didn't have
the
my
whole
pig
way.
sound. I was thinking that's what Meatloaf would sound like if he had a.
It's too bad for you that I didn't have a pig sound.
I should have warned you for that.
Yeah, it's too bad for you.
Another twisted. Dunkin' Donuts stole my idea, making the coffee, the ice cubes of the iced coffee, and then putting it in the coffee. That was an idea.
Okay.
I need to talk to your
not
lawyer
your idea.
wife, Jamie.
That's not your
a lot
idea.
more.
That's Scott. They've been
I
doing
came
that.
up with that like 6 months ago, bro.
Okay.
I deserve
Okay.
to be bathing in money right
All
now.
right, but you do realize that boutique coffee shops have been doing that for about 5, 6,
Woohoo!
7, 8 years, right? Like small, like
hell's
mom
a
and pop
boutique?
coffee shops have been making iced coffee
Dude, I
with
thought about
frozen
this 6
coffee
months
cubes.
ago.
This has been going on for years, Scott. Just
Dude, you don't
because-
believe anything I say.
Just
That's
because
sad
Starbucks is
twisted.
doing it now doesn't mean that it hasn't been going on for years and years and years. You didn't come up with that one, buddy. Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
I
to
have
bust
it written
that
down
for
in
you,
one of my
but-
notebooks.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, man.
You knew about the strap-on with Meatloaf. What kind of shit are you reading?
didn't
all day? I thought you
know.
were reading news about Jared Kushner.
I didn't
Is he
know.
related to Ashton Kutcher, by the way?
No, they're not related. I
We're
just
punked.
felt
This whole world's getting punked.
I just felt it. I just felt this. I would hear the song and I felt the strap on. You know?
How's the yoga going, by the way? I had some workout techniques for you we didn't get to.
Criminal Ben, thank you very much for helping out tonight. It's appreciated.
Ben, he sounds like he's unzipping his pants.
Yeah,
What's
what did
good? Criminal Ben, how are you?
What did we just catch there? What was going on?
packing.
Oh, you're
I'm packing.
Are you sure? Because we definitely heard
Yeah,
something.
you're packing. You gotta have a package.
Because I feel like you heard the beep
Look.
that you were on the air and immediately
must've been good
zipped
this week.
something up there. What?
What were you zipping
Look.
up?
What were you zipping?
It's this.
Travel on?
Yeah.
I'm zipping my backpack. I'm going on
sure-
a tour of American cities that have decriminalized marijuana.
Well, have fun with that, Criminal Ben. We'll look forward to hearing about your
If you hear a
adventures.
crying baby on board, just
Probably
yell
mine.
at the baby and the parents of them. Just
Yeah.
scream at them.
Just-
Bloody
just-
hell.
just berate
What the
them.
hell are you doing with a baby? Quiet that baby!
All right, thanks, Criminal Ben. We'll be back next time we do a show. We try to do it every week or so. But God,
500 shows,
500
Jody. It
shows.
feels good. Hey, it's been great working with you. You know what I
Great
mean?
working with you.
You're a good partner.
It's been a lovely,
God.
lovely career.
We'll see you in a few shows here. Jonathan Lee Iverson, thank you very much. Victoria Alexander, getting into drugs with her next time, and of course,
We need
the
to-
closet weed grower Jay Stack. That's gonna go viral. That clip because everybody wants to
Everyone's
grow
gonna share it.
weed in their closet right before it becomes legal everywhere. You know what I mean?
See you next week. Later on. It's the Jody and Scott Show.
Bye.